FragranceFiendz, welcome back to the episode of the Man Frank C. So today we're going to get into another episode of the ALIKES series. We're going to talk about a long discontinued scent and a phenomenally cheaper alternative to that. So stay tuned. Okay, so we're back at it. So today we're going to talk about, for the House of Bvlgari, this is Bvlgari Black, the classic hockey puck. This is a 1998 release. It made a lot of noise, let's say maybe about 5 or 6 years ago. Not a lot of noise, but it's always it's been a classic in FragCon, Bvlgari Black, the hockey puck. I remember Kevin Samuels talked about this scent before. Other reviewers have spoke about this scent. Really classic DNA. You could say that people compare this to this one over here, which is Prada Luna Rossa Black, but I don't. I mean, they're the same family, of course, but I have a better alternative than even this one, and a way cheaper alternative than this one. So let's get into the notes of Bvlgari Black. So Bvlgari Black, original Bvlgari Black has notes of green tea, bergamot, rose, sandalwood, cedar, jasmine, leather, vanilla, amber, musk, and oak moss. So classic DNA. The rubber kind of gives you a clue as to what it smells like. A lot of people say it might smell like an auto shop, might not want to smell that way, but it evokes that type of scent. You know, like Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit has that. Well, Fahrenheit is more of a petrol, like an oil, gasoline type vibe. This one's more of you're in an auto shop. You might be, walking amongst the tires they have on the racks. You know, the oil pans that's on the floor. And that's the kind of scent that this one evokes. So, enter from the house of CHOPARD, the CHOPARD MILE MIGLIA. Now, I picked this one up. I want to say probably back in May, and I've worn it a few times. I really didn't have an opportunity to really talk about it, but now we're going to talk about it today. This one is, I would say it's about 85% of Bvlgari Black. Bvlgari Black, of course, this one was Menardo, the perfume she created this one in 1998. This one is by Olivier Polge in 2013, the great Olivier Polge. Both Annick Menardo and Olivier Polge, both definitely first-class perfumiers, created dozens of masterpieces. So the notes on the CHOPARD MILE MIGLIA, the notes on that include lavender, bergamot, juniper berries in the top, violet, leather, green grass, and asphalt in the mid, and woody notes, amber, and coffee in the base. So it does with the Mile Miglia. This one has it shares the amber and the woody notes and the bergamot. That's what these two share. A lot of your black scents, like your chemical black or something that has black. A lot of those scents have like the amber, the coffee, and like a citrus note component in it. So they share that, the citrus, they share the amber, and they share like that floral note that's in there. While Bvlgari has the tea notes, the green notes. This one has the lavender. There's lavender, violet. There's a couple different florals in there. So couple notes that are similar in both of them. Just a little bit, of difference. When I put the CHOPARD on, you're gonna get immediately. You're gonna get that nuance for the Bvlgari Black. Like I said, when you spray it on, it's almost upon first spray, it's almost 100% identical. And that dry down is where you get a little different. The CHOPARD is less sweet. It kind of reminds me also a little bit of the original Amen, because that ambery kind of sweetness that's in there. Even more precisely of Amen Pure Malt. Kind of reminds me of this one, the Pure Malt. But upon when they dry down, it's a little less sweet. The Bvlgari is sweeter. This one actually has better performance than the Bvlgari. The Bvlgari, I get average performance out of it. I mean, I haven't worn it in a long time. I definitely want to hold on to the juice. because it's discontinued. I mean, right now you can't get this for less than $150 for a used bottle. This is the 1.7. It's been long discontinued, and the funny thing about it is I remember the night I bought this at Ross back in like 2018, and we paid like 35 bucks for it. That's back when the rack stores had some really nice finds. I think we're kind of getting back to that now. But yeah, I picked this up for like 35 bucks back in 2018. And I'm glad to have it as in part of my collection. And that's the reason why I don't really want to wear the juice a lot, because it is rare and discontinued. So I'm glad to have picked up the Luna Rosa, which, you know, is close. But I believe the Chopard, to my nose, the Chopard is definitely closer to Bvlgari Black. Like I said, upon dry down, there are little differences, but still about 85% there. So is this a great alike for the Bvlgari Black? I would say yes. I would say it's a phenomenal stand-in for the Bvlgari Black. Even with the amber Luna Rosa Black, I mean, this is still up there. It's still going to be, this is a 3.4 ounce bottle. You're still not going to pay less than like $75, $80 for this, even at discounters. Whereas this, get this, the MILE MIGLIA, I got this back in May from Walmart, Walmart.com. I mean, check out Walmart.com. They have some really good fragrances. I've bought a couple from Walmart. I bought this for $20 back in May. Now, this is selling for less than 16 bucks. And I'm going to put the link in the description so you can check it out. If you missed the boat on Bvlgari Black and you don't want to pay the $75 to $80, but you want this DNA, I think the Chopard MILE MIGLIA is definitely a great stand-in for either one of these, but especially for Bvlgari Black, because I believe the Bvlgari Black is what it's closest to. The Prada, that Angelica note kind of throws it off. So it goes more in that vegetal, floral than these two do. So I would say, you know, as far as standards for this one is about 85% there in the drawdown. This one's probably about 75% there in the drawdown. So I would definitely go price point, longevity. How's longevity? I get 6 to 8 hours out of this, and the times that I've worn it, I actually got it. I wore it during the springtime, so it was kind of going into it was around mid-May, early June when I was wearing it, so still a little bit cool. Performs nicely. I get 8 hours out of it, and it projects nicely for about an hour. It sits kind of creates a nice scent bubble around you, projects nicely for about an hour. So and you know, for some reason Chopard, you know, Chopard is more known for watches and things of that sort. They have a lot of fragrances that they make. This is only my second Chopard. The other one I have is Black Malaki. So, you know, a lot of times they're sent to get discounted, but this one's just being discounted heavily, so definitely worth scooping up. So, FragranceFiendz Million, there you have it. Bvlgari Black, original Bvlgari Black versus the Chopard MILE MIGLIA. Definitely a great stand-in for this scent. So, FragranceFiendz, that's all I have for you today. Until next time, take care.